Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wasteland 3, where we're about to spend probably another hour murdering people in a bunker, because that's what this game is about, murdering people in bunkers. All post-apocalyptic media has convinced me that the future will consist entirely of bunker murders. So I was having a look around trying to plan a little bit, and I noticed this. There's a hatch behind Ironclad Cordite's cell that you can talk through. So presumably, if you didn't want to do all this stuff, you could just stealth. I imagine that this connects through the animal area, but maybe it's possible to have one person sneak past. Oh, apparently there's a... Boy, it shouldn't let you highlight stuff that's in the dark, huh? We should not know that there's a lockpickable thing there, but apparently there is. Yeah, maybe you could have somebody like sneak through here, and then some corridor leads to here, and you could talk to this guy and figure out what you need to figure out without getting in the gunfight. But it's not like the frogs in the animal area are like... I would be concerned that I would be up for a harder fight if I tried that. And I think we are definitely equal to this task. So we got a gunslinger, a commando, a marksman. Okay, 3 gunslingers. Sorry, and another marksman. It's going to be a little annoying, but they're probably going to crowd up real bad in this bottleneck, is my guess, and we are going to utilize tactics to deal with that. So, I got us all kind of arrayed at the doorway. I'm going to use Quan to sort of step in here and figure out where the edges of the awareness zones are. So we can move some people up into closer positions. Hopefully this table generates... God damn it. This is so annoying. If they want you to use the sneaky systems and the sneak attack and whatnot, they need to not have this thing where half of the time when you sneak up on somebody, an unavoidable dialogue fires. Well, this is going to ruin my whole plan.
You'd better be here to rescue me. I'm not trading one set of jailers for another.
You know, I was maybe going to be here to rescue you. Now I might shoot you.
End these bastards and let me out of this cage.
And, like, this doesn't even really make sense. First of all, stealthiness. This song is interesting. First of all, let me be stealthy, right? But also, this doesn't make sense character motivation-wise for him. He should want to keep his goddamn mouth shut until I kill everyone. Very, I don't know, man. Very dumb and bad, the way some of these systems are implemented. Like, the systems themselves are a good idea, but then they made some very strange choices around them. So let's start as we often do. The provost all the way back there still gets rallied. If we were to go for a rocket, we could open everybody up a little bit. I wonder why... Oh, he lives. Oh, but we got a free action. I wonder why this particular battle gets this soundtrack. Yeah, let's put priority on cleaning this guy up. I don't want to have to watch my flank. I'm not going to be able to do this in a way that leaves Quan in cover from the rest of the guys. We do have Quan up to 14 armor now. Maybe he'll be okay. And I know he doesn't technically have the penetration for this, but he still does pretty good damage. So we'll tag the guy with that and then just give him one of these. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Probably all Jim does is just run in. Hold on, Lucia can probably clean this guy up. Maybe not. Never mind. Never mind, she's got it. And see, sometimes the game does a weird thing that I feel like totally lands and is really good. I like this. I like this thing that it's doing right now. Well, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to. Okay, Ringer is probably... Do we want to close like this? Like, maybe we just move him up to close cover, hit evasion, and try to have him soak. What's he on right now? 26 armor? That's not bad. I'm gonna go for that, rather than throwing a single punch but leaving myself in a more vulnerable location. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna try to kill Cordite. Okay. He really, really should have kept his damn mouth shut. Okay, probably a little bit of an AI failure there. It sort of looks like Cordite has a gun grafted into his arm. They did say his arm was a gun, didn't they? I assume he is not allowed to have ammunition. Well, Quan's been marked, which is kind of whatever. I'm not too concerned about it. Do we have range on any of them? We do not. I can move up to 2 AP while maintaining... Yeah, this will give me something. Let me just let the saw pup have it. Alternatively, we could walk forward a little bit more and just drop another rocket. And they're not cheap. I'm just gonna see if I can gun this thing down. We have a couple of swings at this. There we go. Yeah, I think I like this. We gotta let Skelly breathe fire some of the time. Okay, probably they will have some strong negative feelings about the situation they now find themselves in. How close do I have to... I have to get real close before I can shoot anybody. Of course, it goes without saying, it is it is 1 AP more than I can safely move. Well, I mean, get over here where you can contribute later, I guess. Demoralize only 2 AP. Oh no, he's doing math! Which apparently does panic everyone. So we're about to have Torrent Strike. Probably... What do we have, 9 AP? Can I get... Okay, 3 AP to a shooting position. And then I'm thinking if we take a crossbow shot, it might fill the meter enough. It did work. I can't quite reach you. Alright, we can just... Oh, never mind. I can't quite get over here. I was gonna say, now that this guy's stunned, we could just let him bleed out, but... May as well finish him. So I may have given Jim the cover spot that should be Lucia's. But this looks like it'll work. Alright, then we're gonna have the explosive bolt. Nope, it just didn't detonate. Sometimes it just doesn't detonate. It's hard to say why exactly. This is 2 AP, really? Well, it's important that I have to pay 2 AP to take a shot so that I don't get 2 of them. Yeah, I guess... I'm pretty sure that this is very over. And we have enough energy cells for it to be reasonable to...
Hope you're here to let me out.
Well, I was here to let you out. You know what? Let's talk first.
Not until I'm free.
Then I guess you're gonna rot in there.
I guess I am.
Damn, he called my bluff. I figured we could just lean on him a little bit. Fine, let me find the key. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Injury kit and some junk. This is the type of sniper rifle that we already have. And I can't believe it's not butter. The novel. Well, you know, marketing tie-ins are big business these days. Typed letter. Captain, as agreed, first payment has been placed at the drop site you specified. Keep the bunker buttoned up and we'll make another drop each month. I guess, like, it's very important to Saul that... I'm trying to put together a solid reason for this not to be a thing that he just has his people guarding. Like, why does he need to pay a mercenary group under the table to guard a thing inside of Broadmoor Heights? Which is, like, very impractical when you think about getting these people in and out of the place. Why doesn't he just have his own loyalists, like the people in the throne room, doing it? Because, like, even if you say, well, he wants to keep this, like, double super secret, that's not really work. He's not personally making the payments or anything. Like, other people... I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe we will get this information filled in. Honestly, we took almost no damage during that combat at all. We did not leave them with a lot of opportunity. Okay, this Quan's is having a real big reaction to the existence of a bathroom. Oh, a Sawblade Cestus brawling weapon. This looks okay. It doesn't actually... It's an AP3 weapon. It's not amazing. A Savage Helmet, which I don't think is even better than... Yeah, okay. This is all pretty armor that we have had for some time. Crystal Clear removes the effects of drug withdrawal, and of course more medic packs. You can never have enough. Sheets of thin plastic hang from a curved metal rod. The original pattern has faded, obscured by decades of mold stains. Apparently this door is rigged to explode. So, you know, don't forget as you're getting out of the shower which door it's safe to go through. And we got a level up on Brass. What are we going to do with Brass? Brass is pushing toward the high levels of some stuff. So we need one more skill point for Mechanics up, and I think that's where we were headed, right? Going to Mechanics 10. Which I believe we have a book for? I think we have a book for. There's no perk there, but obviously being able to repair stuff is pretty good. And attributes, you don't really need more strength. Does anything give more toughness than strength? No, really nothing else gives toughness at all, in fact. I might want to maybe push intelligence a little bit, just because Brass is at the point now where it'd be nice if we had some more skill points coming in. And also, it's not like we're going to waste the critical chance, right? She can definitely use it. Oh wait, hold on. And we have some people who just have resources sitting. Okay, Quan got a real level up. Quan, we were pushing toward automatic weapons. Alright, let's definitely grab the associated perk there. That seems like it's going to be great for him, actually. And then, coordination, maybe? Or... We have been pushing speed, but he might be fast enough now. We're not really having a lot of trouble positioning him. Let's pick up some coordination, I think. Okay, now we're good, because these other people are just holding on to individual resources, right? Oh no, Jim just actually leveled. He was holding resources, but also he has leveled now. So... I mean, obviously every point of leadership is valuable. He needs to be better at killing people to get the real big benefits of leadership, though. So we probably should be just pushing small arms with him for the moment. And there are definitely a number of skills that are stats rather that are relevant for that. Ooh, it's a big crit damage increase at max intelligence. You know what? Sure, we'll push for it. And do we know what we wanted to do with your next perk? You just picked up clear cover, which is fine. Yeah, we're not really headed toward anything else. I mean, I don't really think of him as a shotgun guy, but if being a pistol guy makes him incidentally a shotgun guy, that's fine. Yeah, let's grab this. Shotguns in this game are pretty good, it seems like. Alright, I guess let's open the door. I probably could have just lockpicked it. I probably should have just lockpicked it. Because XP.
Now, who are you?
I can't click past this line. There we go. Should I mention Angela? I'm gonna just say we're the Desert Rangers.
Never heard of you. What's this about?
Why don't you tell us about your dealings with the Patriarch?
My dealings with him? You mean my shame? I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
And that really seems to have worked out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do.
So what was so bad about the deal?
Security is the enemy of ambition. Got so used to having the Patriarch hand me my living that I forgot my destiny.
Boy, that's the center of a fucked up worldview, huh? And what destiny is that?
An oracle told my mother I was born to make the Wakarusa Redlegs the greatest horde in Kansas. Was going to use the Scar Collectors to unite the Colorado gangs, then lead them home to take what's mine. But the deal with the Patriarch made me lazy. And Destiny's a jealous bitch. Ignore her, and she'll have her revenge.
And how did Destiny take her revenge on you?
Another Buchanan. After Liberty failed to take her daddy's throne, she ran our way. Realized pretty soon she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with her father, which we'd kept secret. She told him we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings. Which was the truth.
I mean, it can't really have been the truth, because, like, there's not a lot of we in Kings.
So the gangs rose up. Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishers. Let Chorito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos, and that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long.
Well, okay, but how did you get from the bauxite mine to here?
Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. Fool. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track, and he will die for seducing me.
So you're looking for some payback.
Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. Yeah. First, payback. Before I leave Colorado, I will put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun?
I mean, I still have a lot of questions, I think, and also, obviously, I don't associate with slavers, and I'm not going to free this dude to go do slavery elsewhere. I had some questions first.
Make them quick.
Hey, what are those scars on your chest that I can only see because of my very impressive skills?
When I was born, my mother
55
carved 12
XP.
lines into me, symbolizing the 12 trials I would overcome before I ruled all of Kansas. I've been crossing them out ever since.
What is this? What is this trials and oracles? Does this guy think that he's in a Greek legend?
Once I take back the Scar Collectors, I cross out the 11th.
So, like, the question, really, the operational question for us is, are we killing him now, or do we see a reason to take him alive for a while and then kill him later? We're definitely not letting him go. And honestly, I really don't think we should be seen, by any of the other, we probably should not even let him, feel like he's joined up. I think it'll be real bad if other members of the Rangers, even just people back at HQ, see us, associating with this guy as though he is a person to work with. We might just drop him here. Where'd you get that arm?
Can't be a Scar Collector without modding yourself. Part of getting jumped in. I chose the arm.
Left arm, too. It feels like a pretty easy mod. I mean, pretty low consequence relative to the other things we've seen. Alright, this is a phenomenally dumb question to ask, but I'm sort of curious what he'll say. How can a man who loves freedom so much be a slaver?
If a man is destined to be free, then he'll be free. If he's a slave now and doesn't think that's his destiny, then he should fight for it. Like I have.
Okay, so obviously, he's a monster. And, a little bit confused about his own history, it sounds like, given what else we've heard.
Can't wait.
Alright, well, obviously, I don't associate with slavers. I mean, is he valuable to us as evidence of the deal? I guess not, right? If it came to it, I could make the claim that I talked to him and that I know what's up. And anybody who is inclined to say, well, that's not believable, would also just say it about him, right? Ironclad Cordite is not necessarily a unknown name. They could just claim that he is not the person that we say he is. So I don't think that him being alive has any evidentiary value, which means I think we're just going to drop him here.
Well, I ain't dying alone.
Technically, I guess that's true.
Here comes the pain train.
I mean, this dude is mega dead, right? He's got some very impressive defensive skills, though, apparently. This should not improve my chance of hitting him. I mean, do I have him right now? Oh, hold on, sorry. Lucia. What do you got? 38. There we go. How about a good 95% hit chance? Let's just charge up the old strike meter. Apparently we damaged his weapon, but simultaneously refilled his health? Curious. Hey, Jim, could you maybe... There we go. And then while you're at it, may as well shoot a man in the head. I guess we must have triggered some kind of cyborgy I don't know, maybe he has like an auto med thing. If his condition gets below a certain level, then he just auto heals. He had an installed med kit. Right. Easy enough. I don't know what he thought was going to happen. See the number of guns we're carrying. So I cannot loot him. I guess that's fair. They probably wouldn't have left him with a lot of items. Okay, so fucking walk over to it. And then interact. Tiny words are embossed into the vent's metal slats. Part ID, great. For repairs, contact your authorized service representative. Unauthorized maintenance will void your prudent planning company warranty. Okay. Am I not allowed to, like, pull it out? My plan there was gonna be to try to use it to avoid the, Okay. I guess it must just be, like, if you sneak over here while he's still alive, you can talk to him through the grate without alerting everybody. Although, given the way he interacted as soon as we entered the room, I don't know that I think that that's likely. I think there's decent odds he would just start shouting immediately.
Look alive.
Oh.
Whoever took out the other shit could still be around. Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's the Desert Rangers.
Hey, look at that. We are recognized.
Not engage. The Patriarch can keep his money. Right behind you.
Hey, get back here. You know what? We should definitely let those guys go though, because this will add to our legend. I like that. I like that. That was the first time that I felt like our fame actually had meaning, and it did something that was interesting and felt cool, and also it finally matched the description of our fame level. So, big frogs, right? Real big, scary, mean frogs. I'm gonna have Quan sneak in a little bit further. Just trying to get an idea here. Gotta fix the generator first. Okay, so this is a thing you totally could do stealthily. We saw five. 5 frogs. Hard to know if this would be a big, difficult fight. Let's see if we can get Brass over here. I'm kind of curious if we can do this stealthily, if this is actually, like, feasible. Okay, now go. Go quickly. Oh, the animation. Oh, it's slow. Oh, there's definitely something moving around in here. So yeah, this does connect. I mean, let's have Quan get in here because he's got all of the perception. Also, he can just leap up a ladder in a single bound like that. Alright, so we got this is like a big ventilation area. I'm glad Brass is back here. I mean, I figured it would be trapped. This is why I wanted to make sure Quan went first. What was all that, I wonder? Okay. Yes, this has no value anymore. It was certainly like an explosive noise, right? Okay, so let's just get in position here. Now remember, Lucia is going to be particularly valuable here because she, in addition to having a weapon that is really good against flesh, has an animal damage bonus. But her weapon is also cold damage based, and we have enemies here who have ice in their name. So I'm a little worried that they're going to turn out to be immune to this. Could we fix up her gear any? Do we have a... Because the shotgun will be fine. Only has 6 penetration, though. I mean, the laser shotgun's not particularly good against them. I don't know. We probably have the right stuff equipped. I'm just... If they turn out to be immune to the frostbite, I'm going to be sad, is all. Do we want to change up Ringer's punching strategy? Obviously, the Sawblade Cestus does a lot more damage, but I sure do love the number of punches I get to throw. This costing 150% of the AP of the Jawbreakers does make it a little bit less fun. 25% chance to apply bleeding. So ordinarily we get to throw like 3 punches a lot of the time. If we're only throwing 2 punches with the Cestus, it is still better damage. Yeah. I do like the fishing for stuns thing, but I guess we'll do this for now. We might need the extra penetration. Although actually they don't look like they don't have an armor value, but oof, that guy has 1600 health. All right, well we're definitely opening on him. And probably the next time he hops back over here. I guess actually, you know what? Jim, pop this open real quick first. Okay, a better quality of rocket launcher. And a rocket, and some bolts, and okay. Well, that might turn out to be relevant immediately. Yeah, 67. This is definitely better. 21 range. I should probably just... Hold on, there's a thing for this. Okay, it's comparing it to the wrong weapon for some reason. I feel like if you have a... Oh, smaller combat speed penalty, too. If you are trying to do a comparison, and one of your equipped weapons is of the appropriate type, it should probably be smart enough to know that that's the one you're trying to compare to. Okay. Next time he comes back over, we just blast him. Wow, and then he executes a full turn worth of movement away before the combat starts. And then he comes back in the middle of my... Okay, weird. Then he comes back in the middle of my turn. Obviously, a good time for rallying. Does it make sense to demoralize a toad? Great question. Not going to do it against just one of them, though. Yep, this is just going to be a managing to burn through that amount of HP type problem. Yeah, I can't get a very clean shot. Okay, so you don't have him from right here. Can we get a decent shot? 34% is the best we can do, huh? That's a shame. Do we want to start just shooting at one of the other ones instead? Like, it's so... That's so bad. And actually, we don't really have a lot of ammo left for this gun. We should probably be a little cautious with it. Maybe I do want to do the demoralize. Just for all the huge amount of bonus damage. You know what? Let me have Lucia step up. Let's have Lucia take a couple shots. She'll give us an impression of how ugly this is really going to be. So 3 AP leaves her with 3 shots. We should probably just take that. This is the only spot we can get to that cheaply where we can still hit him. We don't have any relevant skills, right? Yeah, I'm just going to shoot him. Okay, well at the very least, he's not frost immune. Of course, he's not the Ice Hopper. It's a fair amount of damage. Dude has really just a huge amount of HP, though. So I can't get the cover bonus anywhere because almost none of this stuff counts as cover. This is pretty good, though. Do we want this to be her spot? Would we rather put somebody else up here for the aim bonus? Probably not. Then the question is, do we want to blast him with the flamethrower? She does good flame damage. Honestly, probably, right? And then get the... She's having fun. Oh, for some reason she caught on fire there. Doesn't her thing only give her a chance to catch on fire when she uses an explosive? Oh, look at this. If we had a 2 AP melee weapon, I could punch him. Oh no, I can. It's 10 AP overall, not 10 AP to get next to him. This feels like it might be really dangerous to let him get that close, but also, he's got 26 armor. I'm really worried about him getting just, like, totally blown up, but yeah, let's go for this. And then... Shaolin Surprise is always AP2. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Alright, still no bleed, but pretty good. And then I guess I'm just gonna shoot him very inefficiently. Because we really do want to get... I'm sure he's gonna do radioactive stuff to us, right? He's gonna do stuff that's going to have bad long-term consequences, and so I would like him to die quickly. Let's have Quan move over to help make room for Jim. Oh, lucky action. Well, then I guess shoot him? Hooray! Jim contributed. Ooh. Okay, so they are like ranged attackers, and wow! They have no respect for his armor. Holy shit! That was 300 or so damage that they dealt there. Just keep shooting. Boy. That could have ended up a little bit better. Yeah, definitely medpack yourself, and then possibly there will be running. It may be the case that there needs to be running. So they didn't group up the way I thought they were going to, on account of they have much better range than I was expecting. So we're not going to be able to set up the rocket launcher shot that I wanted. I don't really know what the best thing to do is, that being the case. I think we can probably just normal him, and then I can maybe even let somebody else finish him off. Let's see if we can do that. Oh! Explosion. Okay, but it didn't leave a status effect or anything. Ringer's still just status affected by the stuff that was minus 100% cold damage, it looks like. Well, not a big surprise. I mean, the funny thing is, we're mousing over him, it still shows it doing damage, like it still shows an estimated damage amount, but it does say minus 100%. One of those two things is wrong. The game should never show us those two things right next to each other. Do we get a better shot by moving up anywhere? No, we get too close. Alright, yeah, just give him this, I guess. Alright, and we almost have enough action points to do that. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's give him something else to focus on. Does the Slicer Dicer... I don't know if it's commandable, or if it's just going to do stuff on its own turn. So yeah, you're gonna, I guess, shotgun. Try not to shoot the allied robot. Oh, apparently I cannot not shoot the allied robot. Tighten the angle a little bit. No, apparently there's no way to... Alright, I'm going to shoot him once with this. I'm expecting this to do 0 damage, but who knows? Maybe the health bar will be the one that's telling the truth. Okay. That's what I figured. Best we know, though, right? May as well actually find out. Now, Quan is in a little bit of a tricky situation here, health-wise. What's it take to hypo? Oh, 3 is awkward. If it was 2, we could do that and crossbow and fire the SMG. Well, I don't think we have the option of not doing this. And in fact, Ringer is probably going to have to hypo now as well. We could just, like, smoke grenade right here, and I think I'm going to do that. Give everybody a little bit of defense against the tongue strikes. And then also you get this. got a lucky mega crit. Great work there, Slicer Dicer. Wow, okay, actually, unironically great work that time. Alright, excellent. We made it awkward enough to target us that they started targeting the other thing. Oof. Jeez. Ringer's really getting, well, put through the ringer. That's not where I thought I was going when I started saying that, but it is clear to me now that that is the appropriate end of that sentence. Yeah, right? I mean, I guess we could move up. I could try to get all three of them with it. This is still in the smoke. Nope, I've made it... It's super weird that here it'll hit that ice hopper down there, but here it doesn't. Well, I can back up one step and try again, but now we are definitely out of movement. Huh. Alright, I think I would rather hit the really wounded one. I want to make sure he gets his. And Lucia's got her own torrent available, although it looks like it's going to do basically no damage. Alright, Ringer is going to, I think, run down here and stun this guy. And then, at the risk of maybe running out of med hypos, we still have the heal going from the other thing. Let's just do this. And prep. So they are all ice hoppers, right? Except for this one. This one will probably take normal damage from the ice gun, I'm assuming. I guess let's just shoot him normally. It doesn't feel like it's really worth our strike resource to do the other thing. It looks like the damage is going to be fairly minimal. Is there a way for Skelly to stop being on fire? Because that would be cool. That'd be a good thing to do. I guess not. She'll be fine, probably. Alright, slowly but surely we are working this one down. Do we want to throw up a demoralize? I do not want it to affect the Slicer Dicer. God, it's such a bummer that the Slicer Dicer is so much... like, it fills the space so completely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, a slow is something. It's not what I was expecting out of a headshot, but we'll take it. I'll just apply one of those, and then one of these. And do we have range on? Range, but no line of sight. Alright. Okay, apparently it has a sort of an ice blast attack. That's a shame. It's really inappropriate enemy for that sort of tactic. And it chose to do that instead of doing any attacking at all. Alright, that guy blew up. Good start. Ringer is feeling strong. How is the cooldown on Rally? One more turn, okay. I think Ringer is probably just gonna throw some punches here. It's my UI? Oh, something ain't right. We're getting weird empty tooltips. Yo, when was the last time I saved? Yeah, something is broken. Can I... Okay, so it is registering me changing weapons? Nope, it's not. If I tab... Nope, that doesn't change anything. I just click? Nope, no click. Okay. Well, Oh, escape doesn't bring up the menu anymore. There are some things about this game that are a little broken. I can't even move the camera. Okay, you know what? I apologize. This is kind of an awkward way to end a session, but I'm gonna call the episode right here and try to figure out what in the hell is happening here. And when you come back next time tomorrow, I will have some kind of answers for you. My guess is we're gonna have to redo this encounter, but probably just this encounter. It tells us on the screen when it autosaves, but I also often don't notice, so I don't know exactly how far back the last autosave is. But yeah, when you come back next time, we'll figure this out, and we'll see you then.